Hi, this is Klayton from Celldweller, and welcome to episode 9 of Ask Celldweller. This is the Easter celebration Ask Celldweller edition. So I have a basket full of candy, and I'm going to try to eat the whole thing on camera during this segment. I want to personally thank Jesus and the Easter Bunny for this day, and we know they've been arch enemies fighting for superiority on this particular day. My bet's on Jesus. He walked on water. He rose from the dead. Bunnies, they just poop a lot. So I think I would kind of go with Jesus on this one. So we're going to run with that. I'm going to eat some candy, and let's get into the questions. So I thought it would be a great idea to do an Easter egg hunt here at the Fix Studios. So we did that. Why don't we take a look at a little of what went down. I've got good news, bad news, and great news. I'll start with the good news. I have an Easter basket full of candy. That's the good news for me. The bad news is I have an Easter basket full of candy. So don't eat any or I'll have to break your arms. The great news is that I decided we should do an Easter egg hunt. Woo! Yes! Everybody down?
Oh yes.
Let's do it. I ain't yoking. It's egg hunting time.
Hello. As I'm a huge fan of body modifications, my question to you is, Klayton, when did you get your first tattoo or piercing?
That is a good question. I was fresh out of high school, which if you refer to Wikipedia, probably means it was around sometime in 1927. And someone had introduced me to this guy who was piercing people out of his kitchen. And I think it was only 20 bucks. And since I was flat broke and I wanted a piercing really badly, I did it. I took the plunge. I got my nose pierced, and I remember this guy shoving a needle through my nose and then holding up a mirror for me to see. There's needles sticking through my nose, and I would think I was smiling ear to ear because I was so happy that I finally had a third hole in my nose besides the two that God already gave me. So that was my first piercing.
It seems so real to me.
You little egg hole, where are you at?
Gotta be somewhere. How are you? Come on, man.
3 TV shows that I'm watching right now are Walking Dead, because it's awesome, Game of Thrones, because I had never seen it and enough people told me that I should, and I'm already through season 2 into season 3, and Archer, because the cast is great and the show numbs my mind and makes me not think about everything else. Do I read comics? I'd love to say I have time to, but I don't. So I don't have time to do that right now. Chocolate covered Peeps!
Joy.
Hey, did you take it here?
What?
You're going down. You're going down, Egg. I ain't yoking around. You're going down, Egg. You're going down.
Hi Klayton, this is Alex from Germany. I'd like to know what's your favorite video game of all time?
Well, Alex from Germany, I'm an old school guy, so my favorite video game of all time is Space Invaders. This is Klayton and welcome to another Celldweller production, and I wanted to explain this instrument right here because so many people have asked. This is what musicians call an acoustic guitar. Now the acoustic guitar is a very complex instrument. It's made up of strings, which are these things here, they're called strings. This is a fretboard, and this is a round hole that the sound comes out of. And this is my peeps, and you don't mess with those. So the history of the acoustic guitar, if I want to go back.
I found another one. Hey. Ooh. I'm so good at this. Okay. Yes, yes, it's an Eggapalooza!
What are you doing?
Nothing.
So Ashley, it's not really a question of whether or not I'm going to see the Godzilla movie. It's more a question of how many times I'm going to see the Godzilla movie. I will certainly be there on opening night, and I'm pretty excited about it. So as far as me having music in Godzilla, I have some sound design right now up for a Godzilla trailer. So I'm pretty excited to find out whether or not that lands, and then high fives all around if I do.
If you had to delete one song from each of the albums you've made, from ever existing ever, what songs would they be?
Tony, yeah. If I had to delete one song off of all of my albums and forget them forever, it's a tough call because I'd probably be more inclined to want to delete all the songs off all of my albums, but I'm going to just stick to the main vocal ones. If it were the limited edition EP, which was first, I'd love to delete the whole thing, because it was an EP, so maybe I can get away with that. So when it comes to the Celldweller debut album, it would probably be Stay With Me. It's mainly because there's some elements in there that I probably would have changed if I had a little more time. And then Wish Upon a Blackstar, it would probably be the best it's gonna get because that riff was around for so long that I feel like I was kind of tired of it by the time it had come out. Hey, thanks for sticking with me through this Easter edition of Ask Celldweller. As always, please subscribe to my page, like or share this video, and submit your question. You can do that in the comments below, or hit this link up in the moon and submit your video because I want to see you. Also, tell me what your favorite moments for Easter are in the comments below because I'd love to see them. It's hard for me to believe that I ate the entire basket of Easter candy except for this one Cadbury egg, which I'm going to try to finish before the end of this video or before I die. Stay tuned. And until next week, this is Klayton signing off.